Oh, Bam's going at it. Bam is jamming to the fake jazz music. It's supposed to be jazz music. I don't know. The other stuff is cool and chill, kind of. I guess it's okay, but this is like a. So Bam's on hold with the pharmacy, and he's got the cool hold music. The cool hold music that's become famous. I saw somebody on TikTok or YouTube.
I'm back. I'm here.
He's back. You done with your on hold?
Yeah, I'm done. I gotta go get a shot today.
A shot? What kind of shot? Hey, Hilda, Chris, and Jesse.
I gotta get round 2 of my hepatitis shot.
Round 2.
Yeah.
Sounds painful.
No, it's just a little prick in the arm, like a flu shot, COVID shot, whatever shot. A little prick in the fucking arm.
Well, I guess you're used to
They
it,
take
right?
the needle and they stick it in your arm, and you go, ow.
Why do they have to give you a tetanus shot on your ass and not on your arm? Why does it got to be on your ass?
Okay. First off, I've never had a tetanus shot in my ass. I've always had
Not
them
in your ass, but in your ass cheek.
I've always had them in my arm. Never had a tetanus shot in my ass. Always in my arm.
No way.
Yeah. Now, when you're kids, when you're a child, like under the age of 12 or 13, every shot you always get is in the ass.
When I got vaccinations, it was in the arm. They got that big ass gun that looks like something out of Star Wars, and they put it up on your arm.
They did that shit back in the 70s. But when you got like your vaccinations, like all your school vaccinations and shit when you were a kid, they were always in the ass. I think the doctors just like looking at your ass.
But a tetanus shot, they say they always put it down there. Why is that?
I've always had it in my arm. Chris has always had it in his arm. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Jessica.
Yeah, that's something I need to investigate because that's very disturbing.
Google it.
I'm going to ask.
Ask Google.
Uncle Google.
Ask Google. Google knows all. Google lies like that damn rug underneath your feet, too. Must be a Democrat. Ha!
Tetanus shots are typically given in the buttocks, specifically in the upper outer quadrant.
The fuck is that?
Because the gluteal muscle in that area is a large, thick muscle with minimal nerves.
Well, Chris just said intermuscular, so that's why the needle's this fucking long. Oh, now he's on the phone. Be funny to be in Walmart and lower your pants. Chris, you showing everybody your ass?
Okay, and then it says providing for a safe and effective intramuscular injection, allowing the vaccine to be absorbed efficiently into the body.
Yeah, the last tetanus shot I had, which was at the pharmacy, was in my arm.
Good morning, Lisa.
Now, my doctor asked me if I want it because I was due for it. That's why I had it done. He asked me, well, you're due for your tetanus shot. You want it? And I said, I just had it done last week at the pharmacy. He goes, okay, good. Otherwise, my doctor probably would have put it in my ass.
I've never had a flu shot ever.
Never?
Nope.
I used to not get them till I started working in the airline industry. And I'm like, especially in Cincinnati and like your larger fucking airports where millions of fucking people fly in and out of, and you don't know where this motherfucker's been or what they've touched or what.
But even then, I was with SkyWest. I was with SkyWest during COVID, dealing with passengers every day at the airport, every day in Denver, Chicago, Houston, every week, 2 or 3 times a week. Never got sick.
So.
And the flu shot, I mean.
So I'm being proactive because I'm a state employee now. And me being in a blue state, we all know how them motherfuckers are.
A paycheck, you're going to take the shot.
No, they haven't forced that shot yet.
Yet.
Yeah, yes. But I reached out to my lung doctor, and I said I need a doctor's note saying that I can't wear a mask. And then she responded, are you required to wear a mask at work? I said, yeah, 16 hours a day. And I said, it causes way too many asthma attacks. And I said, I can't suck on my fucking inhaler 24/7. Motherfucker gave me a note saying that it's a medical reason I cannot wear a mask.
No way.
Yeah.
Give me a copy of that one. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's I hope it doesn't get ridiculous again.
Well, it might not in the red states, but I think in the blue states,
which are many.
Yeah. But in the blue states, of which there's 14 or 15 of them, yeah, those states are going to be masked up this COVID season. I'm willing to guarantee it.
Yeah, so it's Thanksgiving season.
It is. So what are you doing for Turkey Day?
We're going to do it on Tuesday because I have to work. I work. My new schedule sucks ass.
Mine does too.
I mean, it sucks ass. Like,
mine does too.
Well, yours right now is 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 or whatever, right?
8 to 4 right now until the second Monday in December. Then I start my new schedule. Is it the second Monday in December?
PI, silent viewer, good morning. Hey, Paul, what's up?
Yeah, December 16th, I start my new schedule.
Which is what?
My off days are Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Thursday, 16 hours. Of which it's going to be 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday, 8 hours of 2 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Saturday, 16 hours. Sunday, 8 hours. Monday, 16 hours.
Well, what you're making hourly, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Well, and this is a huge if, those two little fucking letters, if I figured out everything correctly. I'm working 88 hours a week, of which 48 of them is overtime.
Nice.
On a 2-week paycheck, we're talking 80 hours of straight time and 96 hours of overtime at time and a half. If I figured it out correctly, just in overtime pay per paycheck be $4,000.
Mm-hmm.
Just in overtime pay. That's not.
And now you're going to be in a different tax bracket. And, and they're going to tax you at 80%, and you're going to get like $200.
Yeah. So I'm seriously, and I fucked up, and I got to figure out how to go back and change it, and change my deductibles, and claim like 50.
Right.
I have 50 fucking kids, motherfucker. Don't touch my money.
You should have got all those kids' names on the bus and say, "Can I have your name? What's your social security number?" And make a list.
But yes, Paul, Trump did propose no tax on overtime.
But that won't kick in. That'll happen next year if he does go through with it. If it does get approved.
But he says he's going to do it, and he is a person that typically does what he says. But I think he has to get Congress to approve it.
Something tells me that will get approved.
I fucking hope so.
That'll be huge. That'll be.
Do you know how much money that would put in the American people's fucking pocket?
Good morning, Lucy.
Hey, Lucy. Hey, Kim. Thank you,
Talk
Kim.
Talk about stirring up the economy, man.
Seriously. And talking about the economy again, okay, so next Thursday's Turkey Day, and of course everybody knows what Friday is. Black Friday, right over here. Over here, that's right. Black Friday.
I have an Amazon wish list if somebody wants to be Black Friday-ish.
I do too, but I haven't updated it. Actually, I think I took a lot of my stuff off.
Yeah, but I have a dozen items or less, and Bam's got like 5,000 items on his Amazon.
I used to. I took a lot of it off. I think I deleted most of my wish list. But so with the new president-elect starting in January, do you think that people are going to go out and spend a shit ton of money on Black Friday for Christmas this year? With as bad as the economy currently is, do you think people are going to go out and spend a shit ton of money for Christmas?
I don't think we're there yet. I think next year will probably be a huge Black Friday. But
shut up, stupid.
Things aren't magical yet. Things aren't.
Well,
I'm going to say it's not going to be over the top this time. And I'm looking at your background, and I hope that they do something other than TV. It's like everybody on the planet's got a TV already. Damn it!
Right. Well, I got to buy a new one still. I'm waiting to buy mine.
Like what do you call those air fryers?
Yeah, everyone has got the one of them motherfuckers. I actually have two. I love them. Yeah, my aunt and uncle gave me their old one when they bought a new one, and then I'm still using mine from, but it's really old.
Each one of those.
Shut the fuck up! Goddamn dog.
I wonder how much does Walmart pay for each of those TVs?
Well, first off, everything Walmart sells is either made in Korea, China, Vietnam, or wherever. They're made someplace in a third world country.
But they buy in bulk, and the retail on those is what, like $300 or $400 even?
Yeah, I mean they sell them for sometimes they sell them for less than $100. But I mean they're buying them for probably $20-$30, marking it up 300%.
What Walmart should do is, instead of do those TVs and put one pallet of TVs and then have 1,000 people go in there and
fight over this shit.
They're done, fight over it. Walmart should do.
Hey, Sandra.
A giveaway of like a Walmart gift card for groceries, like $200 gift card, $300.
Seriously,
gift card.
That would help people a lot more than a fucking TV.
It sucks when you go into the store and you gotta buy a little bit of stuff, and I'm looking at eggs. It's like $4.90 something for a regular dozen freaking eggs.
Last set of eggs I bought, I call it a set of eggs. It was a dozen and a half, 18 eggs. And I buy large eggs. I don't buy extra large. I buy a decent size egg. $9 for 18 fucking eggs.
Was it 18? Yeah, it's 9 here. It's like 11, almost $12.
And that's the generic versions. That's not Eggland's Best. That's not the bougie shit.
It's not the brown eggs that are supposed to be all, what do you call that? Free roam chickens.
I buy the generic fucking everyday fucking poor person egg. $9 fucking for 18 of the bitches. Yeah, I don't, I'd love Eggland's Best because, if you do happen to boil the son of a bitch, the shell comes off nice. There's no egg ripped off of it. I mean, they're great eggs.
Well, that depends on how you cook the eggs, but
I actually found
the brown eggs are tastier.
I actually found the way to hard boil an egg, even a cheap one, and get the shell off perfectly without ripping the egg or having egg come off stuck to the shell and shit.
So you're supposed to boil the water first. First boil the water.
Put your egg in.
And then you put your egg in once the water is boiling.
Yep. And then
12 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, it's like 9, 10, 8, between 8 and 12 minutes, somewhere in there. And then this is the important part. You take the egg out of the boiling water and put it in an ice bath.
Correct. That's correct.
That's the important part.
And you leave it in ice water for a while. And if the water gets warm, put some fresh ass cold ice water in there.
And when I say ice bath, it's got to have like ice cubes and cold water in there. And you put that, what you're doing is pretty much taking that egg from like boiling point down to like 32 degrees. That's about where you want that fucking egg.
Good morning, Sue. Good morning, Lisa. Hey, Heather's in the house. Oh, Heather. Sandra, hi there.
That is the correct way to hard boil an egg.
Yeah, and the shell comes off easy afterwards once you let it sit and let it in.
Nadia, I just said it. Were you not paying attention? Come on, lady. Come on.
I like hard boiled eggs well cooked. I don't like the yolk.
Oh, you don't like
I don't want
medium.
No, I want to boil hard. I want as soon as you peel off the yolk, you see like dark, the gray.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if okay, one more time, I'll run through it for those of you that just come in. So you
Hey,
get your
Sherry.
water, put a little salt in the water. Always season your water. And what salt does is lower the boiling point of water.
I didn't call
Get,
you Siri.
get your water boiling. You know, a nice boil, not like a little. You want it. You want a nice
Right,
rapid boil.
hard boil. Yeah.
Then you take your egg, you set it in the boiling water. Set your egg timer. It's between 8 and 12 minutes. I honestly can't remember for sure. After you take it out of there, you put it in an ice bath. This is the key. A hard-boiled egg out of boiling water into ice bath. You're taking that egg from like 110 degrees, 120 degrees, whatever it is, down to 32 degrees. You need it at like you're just taking eggs out of the refrigerator temperature. That's what you want.
Hard boiled is 10 to 12 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you, Nadia. It's called a roaring boiler. And then you can take the shell off, and your eggs will be perfect.
Yeah. And I hope I get to eat some deviled eggs this season.
I love deviled eggs.
I'm afraid though, because I didn't realize how many I was eating. Because you're eating a half and half, but you're eating one whole egg. And I could eat a whole tray of them. So I wonder how many eggs I just downed. A whole package of a dozen eggs.
Well, there's protein in eggs. Only 7 grams of protein per egg. But once you add the mayonnaise to the yolk and whatever flavoring, garlic or whatever you put in it, you're making it bad. But you're making it taste better.
Yeah,
you're making it bad.
Yeah, the mayonnaise is not probably good to have in there, but
yeah, mayonesa no bueno.
For a lot of people, how often do you eat hard-boiled eggs? Deviled eggs per year?
Yeah, I mean that's typically like maybe a picnic thing, but definitely a holiday thing, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
I haven't been in a picnic in freaking years.
But yeah, I mean that's typically a celebration.
Christy, what up? Christy, you feeling better?
It's a hors d'oeuvre. It's a hors d'oeuvre.
Hors d'oeuvres?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then once you serve it, you can go bon appetit.
Well, eggs are okay for you. I believe that eggs are okay for you.
I think eggs are good for you because of the protein, and I don't think there's any fiber in an egg, but if you have an issue with dairy, stay away from them.
Yeah, no fiber in the eggs, that's for sure.
Yeah, if you have issues with dairy, stay away from egg. Egg no bueno if you have issues with dairy.
Air fryers. Somebody said, who said air fryers have been catching on fire? Somebody up here said that. There it is. Sherry. Air fryers are causing fires. Unplug them when not in use. Had one here last night. House was totally oh my god. Yeah, that must be that China made shit or something. Because
like I was saying, I have 2 in my house. I have a Ninja air fryer, and my aunt and uncle gave me a KitchenAid one.
That should not happen.
No, they shouldn't. It must be like the cheap Walmart ones that come from China.
What the heck is this?
Hollandaise? You don't know what a Hollandaise sauce is?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. But what are Hollandaise eggs?
It's eggs Benedict. It's eggs on like a muffin with Hollandaise sauce on it. I'm assuming, Lisa, am I correct in that?
You know what's cool is how they make poached eggs. I was watching that.
It's really hard to poach an egg.
Yeah.
If you don't get that fucking water going just right with the vinegar in it, it's hard to poach a fucking egg.
And you can't leave it alone. You gotta
constantly stir that bitch.
Yeah.
And you gotta take it, and it's only in there for like less than right around a minute.
Yeah.
Yes, what Bam says. So, yeah, it's eggs Benedict is what Hollandaise eggs are.
It's way too wet in Washington State for picnics, but that's all. Yeah, right. I saw it snowed in Chicago yesterday.
We did get some snow, yes. It sucked ass. And from what I understand, we're going to have a storm coming through Wednesday. It looks like it's going to be a mixture of snow and ice. So I think it's, very rarely do we get snow this early in the year. I mean, I mean, it's not here now. It's not stuck on the ground. It didn't stay long, but very rarely we get any kind of snow this early in the season. So it makes me really believe that we're going to have a bad winter up here. I'm talking like 15 years ago bad, when people were leaving their cars on LSD and walking away from them.
LSD meaning Lakeshore Drive.
Yeah. Not the drug.
Yeah. He's not hallucinating snow. He's talking about real snow.
Yeah. No cocaine, man.
Here it's 75 degrees right now.
It's, I don't know. Hang on, let me look. See what is the fucking temperature right now?
It's gonna get up to 82, 83 degrees.
38 right here where I am. Gonna be a high of 45 today.
Dang. Yeah, I'm very hungry. I think bacon and eggs are on order for today.
I just
dirty eggs and bacon. Dirty eggs and bacon.
I just had one of these. A Chewy S'mores granola bar.
That's not healthy.
Well, and then there's absolutely no information on the packet, so I'm willing to bet that
there's no information on it. That's how bad it is that they don't even want to show you.
Exactly. My nephew brought it home from work, and there's a couple of them on the island in there. I have a moving rolling island that I got from Wayfair when I first moved in. And they were there, and I'm like, ooh, s'mores. I haven't had marshmallows in I don't know how fucking long, and it sounds really fucking good. So, I mean, it didn't taste bad, but...
So I'm going to come out and say this, all right? Nobody freak out. Don't freak out on me.
Ah!
And I mean this. I've never had a s'more.
Oh, my God. You haven't lived. It's graham cracker.
Yeah.
It's... roasted marshmallow over fire where it's nice black and charred and melty and gooey on top of chocolate, and the heat from the marshmallow melts the chocolate, and then you take another graham cracker and then you eat the motherfucker. It is
a lot of this now. It doesn't only have to happen at campfires or at your little fire outside, but
that's where they taste the best.
Yeah,
but
yes, I've never had that. I always consider that, no offense, all right,
white people shit
here, but that was a white people shit.
How did I fucking know?
I grew
you
up
racist motherfucker.
I grew up in the hood in Chicago, and we didn't have s'mores and weenie roast.
You didn't have camping. You didn't have campfires. Your mother never sent you to camp.
No, couldn't afford it.
Nadia says, "You're killing me, Smalls."
I'm serious. That's why.
I will tell you,
I know what it tastes like. I got a feeling I know what it tastes like.
I will tell you, it's a little dry combination in your mouth. It's not very moist. It's really dry, but it's good.
Good morning, Tori.
It's good.
Yeah, I swear, if there was a Bible right here, I would put my hand on it. I've never had a s'more. I've never made one. Never had one either. I think I've had s'mores flavored, this or that, cookies or snacks or whatever, but
thanks, Tori. This is kind of like a grow out of. I have some natural color going on, white from when I dyed it, and a blue tint from the purple that's disappearing.
It's called middle-age crisis blonde.
It's just whatever hair color you got left around, you put it in a bowl, mix it up, put it on your head, and that's what you get. I've never roasted a marshmallow over a gas stove before. For some reason, I just don't think it would taste the same. One, because it doesn't have the smoke flavor that you would get from a campfire. Two, if the marshmallow falls off the stick and into the fire, no big fucking deal. If it falls off your fork or stick or whatever and onto the stove, huge fucking deal. So yeah, that's probably why I've never roasted a marshmallow over a stove.
What else haven't I had? There's a lot of stuff I haven't had. I'm real freaking picky when it comes to food. Like if it was anything with mushrooms on it, I will not touch it. I will not fucking touch it.
If it has maggots on it, it's not coming on my plate.
If it's got mushrooms, I'm not even gonna order it because I don't want to sit there with the plate and
mushrooms
removing all the friggin' mushrooms.
Deep fried fucking mushrooms, out of this fucking world.
Ugh. No.
Hey, Bean.
Rice is good. You gotta learn to eat rice. Rice is something you gotta have. If you got nothing else in your house, rice and eggs are like the basics.
Nope. Bunch of fucking
not even fried rice, like Chinese rice or anything like that.
No, it's all maggots. It's all gross. Have a little mushroom sauteed, a little onion sauteed, a little garlic, a little butter, a little salt, a little pepper. Stick it on your steak. Put it on a hamburger, dude. You're fucking missing out. That's good eating there.
See, but the few times I go to Texas Roadhouse, yeah, I like the whatever New York strip, and would you like onions and mushrooms? Like, no, never. If the steak is good and if it's well made, if it's a good cut of meat, you don't need sauces on it and shit. You don't need A1 steak sauce on it, none of that stuff. You don't.
All of mushroom. Okay, so mushrooms have like a very mild earthy taste. So all it does is enhance.
Yeah, they taste like soil.
All it does is enhance the food you're eating. And everybody knows what an onion tastes like.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it makes it taste like crap. And it smells freaking horrible too. The smell's not as bad as it tastes. No. Mushroom. Still on mushrooms, yeah.
Well, a mushroom is pretty much nothing but fungus.
Dirt, fungus, soil.
Yeah.
You want mushrooms? Just grab between your toes and whatever that little mushroom fuzz stuff between your toes, sprinkle that on your food.
It starts out as fuzz, which is a mold, and it turns into a shroom. And some shrooms are psychedelic. They will fuck you up.
I heard about that. Then I've seen these big ass mushrooms that are like a hamburger bun.
Oh yeah, the portobello.
Yeah,
that's what they're called, portobello.
Yeah, that's the other thing I haven't had too much of is guac, avocado. Not a fan of the avocado. I've tried little by little this past year, but I'm not there yet.
I went to a friend's reception after she got married 6 months prior. She had a reception at her house out in California, and she bought some guacamole. And I'm not a fan of guacamole or avocados. I hate avocados. But I actually tried the guacamole, and this particular guacamole was not bad tasting. I don't know what was in it, but it was good. But I've tried other guacamole. Oh, pure shit. Pure shit.
See, it depends how it's made, which avocados you're choosing the right avocados. So I know about that one.
She got just at the fucking grocery store out there. And it was good guacamole. I mean, I liked it. Would I have it on every fucking bite? No. But I tasted it. It wasn't bad. But, you got to have that mindset of you got to try everything at least once in life. Oh, twice if you like it, and 3 times just to make sure.
You don't like cilantro. They put that in guac.
And I hate cilantro because cilantro is a very powerful seasoning. With cilantro, it's a lot like paisley. Less is more. If your recipe calls for, a cup and a half of cilantro, motherfucker, you only need 1/3 of a cup.
Paisley, less is more. Yeah, I could see that.
You don't need a cup and a half of fucking cilantro. 1/3 of a cup will do you. Even less than 1/3.
No, a whole cup.
No, that's too fucking much.
When you make pico de gallo, you got your onions, a little bit of tomatoes, because I hate fucking tomatoes. A little bit of tomatoes, onions.
Tomato good.
A bunch of cilantro and just shred it up and put it in there. And then I use the juice of a whole freaking lemon, the whole lemon juice. I just squeeze it in there. I think I make the best guac because I don't overpower it with tomatoes. If you like a lot of tomatoes, well, you won't like my pico de gallo.
Okay, so first of all, you just said I think I make the best guac, and then you go, I don't think you like my pico de gallo.
I meant pico de gallo. My mistake.
Get with the program. I'm going to be bad this weekend. I'm going to be bad.
What are you doing?
Well, so the other day when I went to Dirty Bingo last week.
What is Dirty Bingo again? Can you enlighten us?
So it's adult bingo or dirty bingo. So we played like 5 different games. Your first one's like a straight bingo. Your second game is a square boob. So you're doing a picture frame with a dot in the middle for the nipple. They call it a square boob. but this is, that's the only game that they call a square boob or anything to do with a body anatomy or sex or anything. But when you're going like, if B8 comes along, she'll be like, every woman likes to B8. Or if it's B1, it's like, or better known as masturbation. And then if they ever call B4, I'm like, well, they say, before you nut, stick it in her butt. And I'm like, you gotta lick it before we kick it.
Stick it. I thought it was before you stick it. You gotta lick it.
Either way, you're gonna kick it, stick it, whatever. But yeah, and then there's another one that my friend Allie or Carl always does. I think it's B12. No, I don't know. I can't. She does a little fucking cheer or some shit. So yeah, dirty bingo. But anyways, I won a gift card. We were at this bar called Half Baked, and I won a $25 gift card as a door prize. Well, this particular bar happens to sell extracurricular adult activities, either smoking or edibles.
Oh.
So I can't stand the smell of the shit, so I'm not going to smoke it because I'd kill my fucking lungs anyway. But I'm going to try a couple edibles. I'm probably going to do that tonight so I can sleep like all fucking night long.
Yeah, I don't need edibles too. Never had that stuff in my life.
I've never tried it, but I'm like, I can legally do it now. So I'm going to try it because you got to try everything in life at least once.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you can legally do it?
I can legally do it.
Why?
Because, 1, it's legal in this state. 2, I don't have to worry about random drug tests. And
why not? Why not?
Because where I work, they just do a pre-employment test. And they're like, oh, and we look at marijuana like we do alcohol.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because you're dealing with sick people, right?
Developmentally disabled.
Sick people. Interesting. I don't know, man. I watch out. They might decide to just random drug test you for some reason.
So I'm gonna try an edible. I'm gonna cut the motherfucker in half because I don't want the whole fucking thing. I'll cut the motherfucker in half. But yeah, you got to try everything at least once in your life. Twice if you like it.
Just do the whole thing. And then...
Well, I got to wake up tomorrow to go to work.
You'll wake up. But then you'll know whether or not you need to cut it in half or not.
But then I don't want to be like all fucking loopy either. I mean, I'm a control freak. I got to have my wits about myself.
So what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Are you making turkey?
I am not.
Are you buying turkey made, or are you going to do anything at all?
I'm probably just going to treat myself since I get paid like the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I'm going to treat myself, buy myself a steak and throw that bitch on the grill. And it'll be my first steak in 2 years. And, knowing me, I'm going to buy one this fucking big, a fucking pound motherfucker, and I'm going to eat this much of the bitch.
You're going to buy a 16,
but then I'll eat on it all fucking week steak. Long.
I was watching this YouTube chick. She took the Big Texan challenge.
Oh,
have you heard of this?
Yes.
The Big Texan is a restaurant in Amarillo, Texas.
Yeah, it's like a 1.5 pound steak, ribeye or something.
It's a 72-ounce steak.
And it comes with this big pile of fucking fries and shit if it's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you either get baked potato, rolls, some kind of vegetable too. I can't remember what it was. And the deal is, if you can eat all of that
in an hour,
under an hour,
yep,
they give it to you for free. You don't have to pay for it.
And if not, it's like $90.
It's I just checked last week. It's like $72, $75.
No, that's not bad.
So it's not horrible.
But if you don't eat that whole 1.5 pound steak or 2 pound steak, whatever the fuck it is, or 72 ounce, I don't know how many pounds that is. How many ounces to a pound? 16?
Okay, 16 and 16. So it's 32, 64, 5 pounds.
5 pounds of fucking steak. At least look at it this way: if you can't eat all that motherfucker, you can take that bitch home and feed the rest of your family.
And it's a thick steak, but they butterfly it. They cut it and then they open it up and they grill it like that.
Well, you'd have to, otherwise there's no way you'd fucking cook the inside of it.
And so this girl, she's about 3 feet tall. She's a little petite.
The whole fucking thing.
She ate the whole in 42 minutes, with time to spare. She just sipping on her water.
I'd hate to be around her for the next 2 days with all those fucking stomach cramps she'd be going through.
It was the steak, a baked potato, a salad. She had to finish all the rolls, and I think there were 2 rolls.
Way too much.
And was there dessert? I think dessert was optional, and she just had a glass of water. She didn't drink soda or anything like that. And she did it.
I don't know how people do shit like that.
It's like, I would love to go do that. I'd love to go drive up there and take that challenge.
You could not eat 5 pounds of meat in under an hour.
Oh, I could.
I don't think you could.
When I'm having that big New York strip, I got to pace myself because I'll finish it before I even finish the fries and everything else. So I got to slow down.
Well, and you can, and I would suggest if you do it, don't have it well done. You'll want that motherfucker on the rare side.
Yeah, medium is how I did. No, she was not Asian. She was a little blonde girl, little white girl, petite. She had to be
100 pounds soaking wet.
Something. Yeah. Yeah, no.
You drive up there and do a fucking live.
Right? I would. I would. I should get a sponsor. Have to, hey, get me to Amarillo. I'll go up there. I'll drive up there and I'll do a live broadcast. And that's what she did. Basically.
Hi, Julie. Thank you.
Hi, Julie. Do a live broadcast from Amarillo, from the Big Texan. Hey, Dana. See, now I want Texas Roadhouse. I freaking love Texas. Texas Roadhouse is my favorite.
It's been, 3 years since I've been to Texas Roadhouse. The last meal I had before my gastric surgery.
Jay! Hey, Jay. Long time no see.
Carl and I, or Allie, whatever you want to call her, went to, I said, I want a steak. It's going to be the last steak I can fucking eat. I want a steak. Texas Roadhouse wasn't fucking open at the hour. Yeah. So we ended up going to the Outback Steakhouse. Worst fucking food I ever had in my life.
They're similar, but I haven't had Outback since I was in Chicago.
Outback is just raunchy and nasty. It was not good. I was really disappointed in my last meal.
Amarillo, Texas is about, I want to say, 12 hours away.
From where you are? Yeah, I'd say between 10 to 12.
Yeah, 11 hours, 19 minutes. It's like I'm in Brownsville, which is the furthest south you can go, and Amarillo is
the furthest west you could go.
It's the furthest north, almost the furthest. It's almost at the border of Texas and Oklahoma. That's how far north it is. That's why it's a journey. It's a trek. It's a road trip.
Jay, I like my steak medium rare. So
medium, the only way to do it.
Well, it's more rare than medium, but more cooked than rare. So I like it medium rare, and there's a reason for that, because I'm not going to eat the whole fucking thing. So when I go to heat it up, it's going to cook it a little more, and then it'll be more medium. And that's fine to eat as well.
Yeah,
but once you get any more well done than medium, the steak is nasty.
I always wanted to do that. I'm gonna have to do that Taste of Texas thing. No steak. A lot of people don't like medium because it's bloody. It's blood. It's like that's
It's
not
blood.
It's not blood. When you see the red stuff, it's not blood.
It's not. It's just juice.
It's
like water.
To put it easily, yeah, it's like a juice. It's juice. I don't even know if it's an enzyme. It's just a juice, the chemical that comes out of the meat, and it's juice. Just think of it as juice. It's not blood.
Yeah.
It tastes like beef. It doesn't taste like blood.
Yeah, things that bleed have to be living. That steak on that plate, that's not living. It's dead.
Can we get what?
Can we get a dance move? Oh, they want you to dance. That's not dancing. Do the Dougie.
No, I'm doing the Trump.
Trump.
That's the Trump dance. It's hitting the NFL. You seen these football celebrations on Sunday, Bam? They all spike the ball and then they start.
So, if anybody wants to know, this is Trump in sign language.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Now you got me thinking. That'd be a good road trip to do, actually.
It would.
Leave early, spend all day driving, get there afternoon, early evening, do the challenge. Don't eat all freaking day. Don't eat on the way over there. No snacks, no barbecue, no brisket, nothing. Just drive, get to Amarillo.
Go in with your throat well lubricated, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about that, but yeah.
Lots of water.
What? Slap it on the ass and send it. There you go.
Oh, that's funny.
I love it. Nadi says, yeah, it's not blood. It's myoglobin. And globin is kind of blood, but it's not blood.
Yeah, blood
protein.
Is hemoglobin.
Protein found in red meat that transports oxygen in cells. A liquid called purge. Purge. That's why, and people get confused because remember Pulp Fiction? Do you see Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, many, many, many decades ago.
There's a scene where they go to the restaurant, that 50s restaurant with Buddy Holly and Marilyn Monroe walking around. Everybody's like a character. And Steve Buscemi is the waiter. And John Travolta orders a steak. And he asks him, burnt to a crisp or bloody as hell? Those are the two options. Well done or rare. And he said, I think he said bloody as hell.
And that movie, Passenger 57 with Wesley Snipes.
$5 shake, that's right.
I think that was Wesley Snipes.
And $5 is not even expensive for a shake. If it's a decent restaurant, even back then, I don't think $5. If it's a good shake, if it's a big, tall shake, I don't think $5 is expensive.
Remember the movie Passenger 57?
Oh yeah, Wesley Snipes.
Yep, it was Wesley Snipes. That Charles Rain, the guy that's being transported. And how do you like your steak, sir? Bloody.
Bloody.
She takes a gun out and shoots the 2 FBI agents or whoever transporting them.
What's the guy's name?
His character in the movie was Charles Rain. I don't know who played him.
That's the word I was looking for. Villain. Oh no, that's his. Oh yeah, Charles Rain. There was something about him. Even though he was wicked looking, he was almost like over the top wicked. Like I don't know.
Well, just like that crazy eye guy in Armageddon, the crazy dude that's like shooting up the fucking moon. Can't think of his fucking name. And he was also in Con Air too as a fucking lunatic.
Con Air.
He was the one playing Barbies with the little girl in the swimming pool.
Oh, yeah, that's Steve Buscemi.
Yeah,
that's just the way he looks, though. They didn't make him look like that. That's how.
Yeah, he plays a sick individual in every movie he's in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. In Con Air, he was creepy as fuck.
Oh, he was fucking out there.
Yeah, that was quite funny. Con Air was a great movie. Good action movie.
Yeah, it was. It was really good.
And you got old. Was it a Mustang or a Corvette? Corvette flying in the air.
I think it was. I want to say it was a 1965 Corvette.
Yeah. Good movie.
Yeah, that guy loved that fucking Corvette.
Damn, now I'm hungry now, bro. You got me thinking about freaking steak.
You can have a s'more.
No, I'm about to have some. I think I'm gonna do some bacon, dirty eggs and bacon.
Yeah, I got a couple of errands I gotta run.
Doesn't feel like a Saturday. Yesterday I was driving around, and it felt like a holiday. Yesterday, I don't know why. I just had that holiday, like it's Christmas Day. What are you doing out working, and nobody else is on the road, kind of a day.
Well, and I'm really pissed at my schedule I have because I have Tuesday, Wednesday off. Okay, well, and whenever I bid on a schedule, or whenever a bid came out and we had to bid on what we wanted to work, before the bid even come out, I'd pull up a calendar, figure out what holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, what days they fell on, so my ass could be working for double time and a half.
Yep. That's what's going to happen with me this Thursday on Thanksgiving Day at work.
Well, this Thursday, since I'm in training, I just get 8 hours of holiday pay, which sucks. I can't work it. They won't let me. But Christmas, oh, guess what? I'm off. Oh, New Year's Day, exactly 7 days later. Guess what? I'm fucking off. No double time and a half for either one of those two holidays.
But you get paid for it, though, just not overtime.
Yeah, I just get 8 hours of straight pay.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. Sucks. I get paid for Thanksgiving and the day after, double time.
Oh, well, and I get paid for Black Friday. The state considers that a holiday too. So 8 hours of holiday pay.
Man, this year my pay schedule is off, and I can't do a Black Friday because my pay is not. It's in between, right? So no Black Friday for me. Let's see, and then December. Tuesday, so I work Christmas Day and New Year's Day.
Lucky you.
And Kwanzaa, I work on Kwanzaa.
That's the African Christmas, is that right?
I think so. I don't know.
I think so too. I might be wrong, but I think it is. So is it double time and a half or just time and a half?
It's time and a half. If on the holiday, it's double time. So I'm off Christmas Eve. I gotta be. It's okay because I don't start till 2 p.m. anyway. So.
2 to 11.
New Year's, same thing. I'm off on New Year's Eve, and I work New Year's Day at 2 o'clock, 2 to midnight.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna fuck up this name. Ayana, did I say that right? Ayana. Anaya. So dirty eggs is you cooked your bacon, and then you cook your eggs in the bacon grease.
Sunny side up, usually.
It's really gross.
It's really good. Oh my God, it's so tasty.
It's really gross.
Yeah, that's why they call them dirty eggs, because you got all the bacon bits and the grease from the bacon.
And they look fucking dirty. They look like eggs that have fallen in the dirt.
No, they don't.
No, they do. Because I did it once. It looked like my egg fell in the fucking dirt, and I picked that bitch up off the floor to eat it. That's what it looked like. Oh, she says she does that all the time.
Yeah. So that's what it's called, dirty eggs and bacon.
Just nasty.
It's not nasty.
It's gross.
So your eggs end up looking something like that.
Yeah, gross.
That's all bacon. So, yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah. And some toast on the side, a little bit of jelly.
Oh, Gigi said she had bacon in her eye.
Make my coffee. Who had bacon in rye?
Gigi said that evidently. So
I tried bacon in the oven. Don't like it. Just put it in the pan and fry it. Jesus.
I for all you ladies out there that are going to try to hint to your husband, boyfriend, fiance, whatever, to buy you a new vacuum cleaner for Christmas because your vacuum cleaner quit sucking, he's going to turn around and say, it's frustrating, isn't it?
I knew something were coming. Well, something like that was going to come out.
I'm a dirty pig.
Yeah.
Dirty pig. Dirty pig. I ain't right in the head.
Yeah, so I'm going to do Thanksgiving because of work. We're going to do it on Tuesday. So no, I'm sorry, on Monday.
So your sister cooking?
You got 3 days off, so I'm off on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so we'll do it on Monday. So I can recover from eating on Tuesday before I go to work on Wednesday.
Yeah, I get my first check on Wednesday, and it's going to be a check without any overtime on it. So if I do happen to get reassigned, at least I'll see how much my check's going to be. Mm-hmm. So to know if I can pay my bills or not. So, and we have one person that has been on reassignment for almost 2 years. And reassignment is for the first 60 days, and this is according to the state has to do what the union says. So the first 60 days you go in and you do office work, photocopies, answer phones, whatever. Mm-hmm. After that, if your allegation has not been checked out or taken care of, they send you home with pay. So this one guy, and I don't know his name, he has pretty much been on a paid vacation for 2 years.
2 years?
2 years. That's how fast the state moves.
God, good Lord. He could be having another job collecting double paychecks.
Seriously.
Hey, Tanya. Yeah, so that's just the traditional stuff. Turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, corn, and stovetop stuffing. That's what I like, stovetop stuffing. I don't like any of that stuffing. Fancy shit.
You've never had real stuffing.
That's real stuffing to me.
No, it's not.
Stovetop stuffing.
It's nasty. It's nasty.
Little gravy on it. Ugh.
You know what I do with stovetop stuffing?
Everybody says stovetop stuffing. Nobody can say it quickly.
Yeah, stovetop stuffing. That's what you do with it. I put that motherfucker in my Ninja blender. I turn it into crumbs, and then I roll my pork chops around in the shit.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's good.
It's like I'm getting hungry. Literally, by every 5 minutes that goes by, I'm getting hungrier and hungrier.
You know what sounds really good? Do you have a Firehouse Subs down there?
Nope. At least, I don't think so.
We have there's a Firehouse Sub here, and they do a turkey sandwich, and they put cranberry sauce on the bread. Then they put stuffing on top of the bread. Then they put carved turkey on top of that. A little bit of mayo, a little onion, a little lettuce. Ooh, that's good fucking eating there.
You know which one I like? And I'll never change from this. I like Jimmy John's sandwiches.
I like Jimmy John's too. They got good pickles.
They got this thing called the gargantuan. Have you seen this thing?
Oh, is that like a 24-incher?
Every Italian meat you can think of, they put it in there, and the sandwich is like this tall.
How the fuck do you even get that thing in your mouth?
Oh, you can't. You have to nibble at it all the way around unless you smash it.
I mean, okay, that's great that you guys are enticing people with all this food and big sandwich, and they're thinking, oh, that's a great value for what I'm spending. That's a lot of food.
It's not a great value. It's like almost $20 just for
yeah, they make you think it, though. And then you get it, and you're like, it motherfucker doesn't fit in my mouth. Okay, why did I spend $20 on the sandwich that I can't even get in my fucking mouth?
I got a feeling it's not the first time Bam's ever said that.
Oh,
But we're talking about.
I couldn't get it in my mouth.
We're talking about food here.
So was I. Not.
Hey, it's a Saturday morning. It's like, come on, it's a family morning. Kids are watching cartoons.
Family mornings are Sundays.
We're sitting here about open wide.
You know, does my jaw come with a hinge that I can unscrew and make it open bigger? No. Neither does anybody else that I know of.
So one of the things that's on my Amazon wish list
is
all right.
What?
You know, I got these.
Yeah, AirPods
Pro,
yeah.
The Pro ones, right?
Yep.
This little silicone piece of junk.
I thought you already swapped them out. You showed me these once before, and you had like black ones or some shit. Yep, see, there they are.
And these, you take off these tips, and then you put these on. And these conform to your ear, and they stay in there. You can be running and jogging or walking or whatever, and these things just stay in there. They're memory foam. And now these aren't worn out. I had to throw. I took them off already. But these things, if you use your AirPods like every day, all the time, you want these memory foam thingies. It's the bomb. The problem is they don't last a long time. I mean, and they tell you probably got to replace them every
6 months,
30 to 90 days, maybe 3 months, maybe.
Oh, Jesus.
Because this starts to happen.
Obviously, they're not made in America, because if they were made in America, they'd last longer.
See, that starts to happen. And they deteriorate. So there's all kinds, but man, it makes the noise canceling experience so much better. So that's on my Amazon wish list. That's like a big one. They come in a 3-pack. If you don't know your size, they come in a small, medium, and large, and then you try them all out and see which one fits best, and then you can just order them. Order the size that you want. Totally worth it, especially if you use these in your ear all the time. Remember that. What time is it? It's going to be an hour. I think I need to go.
You know what I would like is those earbuds that translate different languages.
Did I do a V? What did I do? What did I do? Did I show my underwear?
When you went off stage.
I'm not. That's funny because I just saw that video early this morning.
I came across it. Funny too. That's why
I came across it by accident. And I saw her snorting. Hold on, let me read the comments. Yeah, right. Read the comments. My ass. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go eat breakfast.
I am hungry because I had a bowl of cereal at like 5:30, and then I had this chewy granola bar thing.
You know, I gotta talk about this one more time. There's a video, and I can look it up if anybody wants it. This guy in the Philippines goes to a grocery store, and he's showing the vegetables and fruit there compared to the vegetables and fruit in the U.S. And everything in the Philippines is small. Everything in the U.S., everything is large.
It's because their shit's on steroids.
Everything.
And wax.
Yes, that's right. And I was thinking about that. And the other day, and I said this yesterday, when I was walking up and down the aisles at H-E-B, the grocery store, I was like, you can't eat nothing.
Nope.
All this shit is processed. Everything.
They make a spray, and I don't know the name of it. I've watched it on a couple of infomercials at like 3 o'clock in the morning when I wake up. There's this spray that you can spray on your fruits and veggies, just a couple of sprays, and then just rinse it under cool water in your sink, and it removes all the pesticides, the wax, the preservatives, removes everything from your fruit and veggies. and it will make your food actually last longer if you take this shit off of your food. They take a pan of water, and they dip an apple in it. It's a boiling pan of water. They dip an apple in it for just like 3 seconds, put it out, set it on a plate, and then the wax just starts cracking. And this shit is covered on all of our fruits and vegetables. They'll take a head of broccoli, stick it under the water. Water just beads off. Then they spray the same head of broccoli with this stuff, put it under the water, and the water just comes right through it like it should, like it's being strained through like rocks or a colander. It makes you go, what the fuck is our FDA doing in this fucking country? Because they can't do this shit in the UK. It's against the fucking law. But over here, it's perfectly fine to put all this shit on our bodies.
See, and that's what RFK Jr. wants to straighten out. There's so many chemicals we put in our freaking food in the US that are not even allowed in other countries.
Yeah.
Even things like yellow dye, which are not allowed over there anywhere. And I bet food tastes good over there too. And I know fast food's got a lot of crap in it.
It does taste a little different. It tastes different. You've never been overseas to Europe or anything?
I have not.
Oh, I have.
Mexico, and that's like being here. So,
Yeah, I've been to Europe, Paris, Amsterdam, Japan, Bangkok.
No, I went to Canada.
Ireland. Yeah, I've been to all these places, and the food does taste different. And what's really weird about Amsterdam or Holland, they put mayonnaise on their French fries. They don't use ketchup. They put mayo on there. But if you ask for ketchup, they charge you for that shit. They'll give you mayonnaise all day long, but they'll charge your ass for fucking ketchup.
It's funny. Why do they call it Holland? You ever think about this? Why do they call it Holland? You do a search for it on Google Maps, and you won't find Holland.
Nope.
You'll find it'll most likely take you to the Netherlands, which is where Rotterdam is, and
Amsterdam, Rotterdam. It's called the Netherlands. Maybe Holland is the city in the Netherlands. Maybe that's what it is. I always thought it was like a country, but no, maybe it is.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not a city in there. It's just the name of a region. And I meant to look that up the other day. Belgium is around it. Germany's right next door. Not far from Paris.
Belgium has the best fucking chocolate in the world.
You know what I want to do? I want to take that channel from London to the other side.
Now, if you want, so if you've ever had Swiss chocolate's really good. It's extremely light and fluffy and milky. Their milk chocolate is it sits really light. Belgian chocolate is really close to Swiss chocolate, but a kick in it.
What? The McRib is back?
They should.
Are you freaking serious? Don't tease me like that. Don't tease me like that.
That is the worst thing they've ever. That's not food.
Oh, it's food enough.
No, it's not.
It's food enough.
That white thing in there. What the fuck is that white thing in there that you're eating? What the fuck is it?
What white thing?
In the rib.
It's a mystery meat. It's a little fun.
Yeah, I bought one once. Took a bite out of it many years ago. Probably when it first came out in like the 80s or 90s or whatever. And I took one bite out of it. I spit the fucking thing out of my mouth. And it all went in the fucking trash.
Bam's not a fan of McDonald's at all.
Worst fucking thing in the world. Well, McDonald's is not food. Their breakfast is not bad. And their chicken nuggets... Okay, that's pure fucking mystery meat. The only thing that's good on the fucking chicken nugget is the breading.
Now it's white meat chicken. Before it was.
It's not chicken. It doesn't taste like fucking anything.
It does.
You're eating breaded fucking styrofoam is what it is.
You seen the way they made it before? It was like a pink liquid, like a thick liquid. And when you cooked it, it would turn white. And then they made them into little nuggets and then they deep fried it.
Fucking raunchy.
Oh man, I want a McRib for lunch.
The only
if we got them down here, it's possible they might have this stuff up in McAllen an hour away from here, but we won't have it down here because we are Browns.
The only way I will even consider eating McDonald's anymore, because I get like these McDonald's points from like my coffee and my egg McMuffin or whatever in the morning, is if I'm extremely poor and I need something to eat, I'll trade in points for a fucking quarter pounder with cheese.
So officially, the McRib will be back in McDonald's starting December 3rd.
Okay, we don't care. Or I'm starving. There's nothing else around for days to eat, and that's the only fucking so-called food there is to eat.
And yeah, I mean, granted, it's the barbecue sauce that gives it the flavor. It's the same barbecue sauce that they use for the McNuggets.
Hey, Vicky.
Royale with cheese. Yeah, that was a great scene in Pulp Fiction.
Good job, Heather. McDonald's is not food. It's shit.
Yeah, but once in a while, the fries are good. The fries are good.
Okay, I will admit their fries are good, but that's because they douse them in sugar and salt.
Yeah, I will call McDonald's before I go. Hopefully they have it, because I will have 2 of them today.
Gross.
I remember at one point you could buy a McRib combo, the meal with the fries and the drink, and for $1, you get an extra McRib. They don't do that no more. I'm gonna add McRib to my Amazon wish list. I'm gonna add the McRib on there if I can.
You know, you should. I'm gonna challenge you, Manny.
Oh.
I'm gonna put out a formal challenge. I want you to go to McDonald's, buy 3 McRibs, eat 2 of them. Keep that third one on that fucking kitchen table wrapped up in the wrapper or box or however it comes for 6 months. And then go open that motherfucker, and I guarantee you that bitch will look exactly the same.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Somebody else did that with a
cheeseburger or
was
something.
it a Whopper or something like that? I think it was a Whopper. They put it away. I think they saved it for like a year. And it looked the same. There was no mold growing on it or nothing. It just looked the same.
That's our preservatives that work for you.
That's a fact, Jack. That's a fact, Jack. I got another insider from Olive Garden. My favorite dish, steak gorgonzola, I think you mean. Isn't it gorgonzola?
I had a steak from Olive Garden once. They put way too much olive oil on it. It was, oh God, it was gross.
If you want a steak, don't go to Denny's. Don't go to IHOP. Don't go to Olive Garden. You want a steak, go to a steakhouse.
Yes.
Cracks me up when I see people at IHOP and they're ordering, yeah, I'll have the T-bone steak. It's like, please.
First off, it's the cheapest piece of meat they could find. And they're charging you like, they probably bought that one steak for 10 cents. They're charging you $23.50 for it.
Right.
Second off, they don't know how to cook it. It's not seasoned. It's ketchup won't even help this motherfucker. That's how good the quality is. Ketchup will not help this steak.
Recycled oil is good. There's a place in Memphis. It's called Dyer's Hamburgers, and they fry their hamburger patties in oil. And then I found out that oil has been recycled for like 50 years. And they divide it up between all their restaurants, like 3 or 4 restaurants. And every time they have to transport a bucket of oil from one restaurant to another, they have to take an armed guard with them because people have assaulted them to take the oil to cook on their own. And the burgers are so good. This is in downtown Memphis, right off of on Beale Street. I think they're on Beale Street.
I'll be back.
So good.
Oh, motherfucker. Get out of the way, stupid. You're in the goddamn way.
Yeah, I think it's time to eat.
We're gonna eat that shit.
Papa's Steakhouse here in Houston. Never been to Papa's. Never heard of it. I need to get out of Brownsville. Start traveling again. I used to work for the airline, so I used to fly around for free anywhere I wanted to. I was in Houston, Dallas, Denver, Chicago, mostly Chicago, a lot because I'm from there. Brazilian steakhouse, you know, the Fogo de Chão, or also called AKA Texas de Brazil, is the bomb. Absolute bomb. You know, all the friggin' meat you want. It's so funny. Yep, I see all the comments. What did I miss? Have I tried the chicken Big Mac? Ugh. See, to me, the chicken Big Mac looks disgusting. I'm not a fan of McDonald's chicken sandwiches. I don't know. I don't find it that appealing at all. There's something about the Burger King original chicken sandwich, the seasoning on it, the little flavor, something about that tastes real good. But you got to have it fresh. Fresh. Because if you go at 8 or 9 o'clock at night to get one, they'll just reheat one that they already made earlier in the day. So I always say, can I have it fresh? Can you make a fresh one, please? And they will. They will. There's a text that was in the yeah, it's like 45, 50 bucks for lunch. For dinner, it's like 65 or something like that. And if you want the option to include filet mignon, it's like an extra 10 bucks or something like that. And if you go to a Brazilian steakhouse, those all you can eat, don't go to the salad bar. The salad bar has so much crap that you're going to waste all your money on a salad bar, and then you're not going to eat all the meat. We're talking about the Brazilian steakhouses.
Yeah, we had a good one in South Dakota.
Which one was in South Dakota? Oh, I never went to that. I never went there.
Oh, it was good. What the fuck? Carnival?
Carnival, yeah. That's another version of Texas de Brazil, and the original one, Fogo de Chão or something.
Yeah, they walk around with skewers of meat on. And
these dudes are walking around holding this thing.
Yeah.
And they're looking for you to put your little medallion to green or the side up or whatever.
And then they just come over and they slice it right off, right onto your plate.
And they'll keep slicing until you tell them to stop. You more? Okay, now they just keep on. And you're holding your plate there like, yeah.
Shit was good.
And then you have to, and then when you have enough food on your plate, you turn your little medallion, flip it to red, and that means they'll leave you alone. They won't come by and ask you if you want anything. You have to flip it to green if you want them to come and bother you.
Yeah, we have a couple of Brazilian steakhouses in Chicago. I've never been to them, but I think it's the same concept. I don't know.
Which one?
There's a couple of them here in Chicago. God, I can't think.
Yeah, you have a Fogo de Chão, which is the original one, one of the original ones. Texas de Brazil is kind of all over the place, not just in Texas.
I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Damn hungry. I'm hoping the McRib is available today because I will go get one.
You don't need the fucking McRib.
Oh, I know. I don't need it, but I want it.
You don't want it. It's nasty.
Yeah.
It's not so food. It's not food.
All right, time to go eat breakfast.
Yeah,
and then go to work.
I gotta go do some running.
Everyone have a great weekend. Have a good Saturday. Enjoy your day off if you have a day off. I got to reload my
pills,
my medicine. Mm-hmm. Medicine.
Yep.
And then get ready for work. So time to go have dirty eggs and bacon.
Gross. All right, y'all.
Good morning, everybody.
Have an amazing day. If I don't see you before Turkey Day, have a great Turkey Day. Enjoy Black Friday. Don't spend a whole shit ton of money.
I might go.
Remember, we're not in an amazing economy yet.
Late tonight after work, I'll come. I went online last night, like at 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I might do that again tonight.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
We'll see. Have a good day, everybody. Talk to you later.